going to be plotting out how you might make a flat shape based on a complex form like you have on the human body. The place I'm going to be working on is this area by the neck, because you have a curve going this way into the neck and that way over the shoulder, which makes it quite a complex shape to actually get something to fit in there. This works on a human body as well, but we're going to be using tailor's dummies today. So the first thing you're going to do, whether you're working on the body or on a dummy, is to make sure it's covered with thin plastic cling film. This acts as a base and also protects. The next stage is to reinforce this with sellotape or masking tape. I'm using sellotape here only because I don't have masking tape. Masking tape would be easier to draw on and see. And you need to be using relatively small pieces, because actually what you're wanting them to do is lie flat with as few wrinkles as possible. Masking tape also gives you the benefit of being able to see where you've been. So the next stage is to think about the shape that you're actually wanting on there. So you're starting to think of the design lines and kind of where that might go, and that is entirely dependent on obviously the piece that you're making. If you're wanting to have a kind of asymmetrical neck piece, then you'd want to continue that round. The piece that I'm wanting to do is literally just going to sit in there in the neck. So kind of part of this is going to be working out kind of what sort of shape this is going to be in order to create this isn't final, but it does just give you a rough idea about how this might work on your final piece, or on this particular model, on the piece that you're going to be making. The next job is to remove it from the model. Now you see we have a three-dimensional, it's flat but it's three-dimensional, and there's no way that even if I cut around the outside of that, that would lie flat on a piece of card. So the next job is to trim around it, get rid of all the extra bit that you just don't need. And then you need to think about how it's going to lie flat, and that's the next stage.